Hello guys, we're back again today. We got a long one today, but we have 20 scary ghost videos that will give you nightmares. This is probably the longest video I've ever done, about an hour 18 minutes, so we're gonna pull it off. So right now currently we are at 8:48 p.m. so we should be done by about 10 o'clock on this one. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. There we go. It's like, why isn't it? Come on. Sorry.
20 scary ghost videos caught on camera. Haunted.
Starting with a classical title here, man.
This ghost video comes from the YouTube channel Eric Gunner. I've featured Eric's terrifying videos before, where he encountered some very, very scary moments.
Okay. This is about to be a banger. Just by what I just saw there.
He grabs his phone, hits record, and goes to investigate.
If he caught that, unless that was just another one of Mind Junkie's middle scenes. I didn't see nothing. He's freaking out. He's just at the corner. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. Is he experimenting with the book? What's happening to his camera? Is he going to experiment with the book to see if it gets thrown? Really? Impeccable timing. We just started the video, guys, and they're already throwing us an advertisement. Hey. Or is he doing some sort of session? Isn't that a Christian Bible?
Eric heads downstairs to investigate the noises, but doesn't find anything. He opens a Bible on his table to protect him and explains that the fruit he bought recently has turned rotten due to whatever negative presence resides in his home. Then, when he looks up at a cross on the wall, the camera starts to glitch.
Yeah, that was weird.
Now appears upside down just for a brief moment.
I didn't notice that.
People believe to be a sign of the devil. Eric doesn't notice and heads back upstairs to bed. However, not long later, Eric is disturbed again and heads downstairs to check it out.
Are your lights not working, or do you not want to use your lights and just want to use a flashlight instead? Why aren't you trying to turn on your lights? I mean, isn't that what you would normally do if you're running into things like this? Unless he wants to catch it happening. Oh! I see you. I see you, shadow figure. That came out of nowhere. It was right there. Yeah. Scared me.
Eric slowly heads back downstairs. As he reaches the bottom, he shines the torch towards the other end of the house, and a terrifying dark figure can be seen standing motionless in Eric's kitchen. Eric immediately turns and heads back upstairs, trying not to panic, as in previous times, whatever this is has enjoyed feeding off Eric's
Oh my god, you have a pale face.
Is intensified. Eric Gunner's viewers were left horrified.
You
by
have a pale
watching
face.
this scary video, with many saying that they couldn't sleep after seeing
That's not a shadow figure. That's got a pale face.
Many believe Eric Gunner's story to be true, and that he is, quote, definitely being haunted by something evil.
Oh yeah,
What
he
do you
is.
think is going on here? Is Eric Gunner really being haunted by a dark presence, or is it all just for views?
I don't know. That
Tell
seems
me.
pretty dang
If you're a fan of
hard to
scary
fake to
videos,
me.
make sure you subscribe and hit the bell
Especially the whole
icon
camera
so you
thing,
don't miss
with
any
the
future
how
uploads.
quickly
Watcher.
the whole cross-switching thing happened.
This next entry was
Unless
taken
there's some
back in
really
November
advanced editing, they can do
2009
that.
by a visitor to the Mary King's Close Vault
That I'm
tour
not
in
aware of?
Edinburgh, Scotland. The tour takes you through the only preserved real 17th century street, a warren of streets, homes, and passageways.
Those look
where
creepy as
visitors
hell.
can wander through a labyrinth of old town alleys and discover the stories of people who lived, worked, and sadly passed away there. Apparently, sightings of the ghost of a little girl named Annie have been regularly seen.
Please don't
by
let that
tour
be the
groups
grudge.
to the close, and visitors leave toys for her to play with.
I thought that was gonna
In
jump
this
at me.
photograph taken at the end of a late-night tour of Mary King's Close on the 28th of November 2009, Facebook users believe the little girl's ghost was caught on camera.
Where?
Captured in a photograph taken by an unknown tour group member to the Mary King's Close in Edinburgh, a creepy face with glowing white eyes
Oh!
can be seen peeking out from one of the doorways, which apparently leads to the room where the little girl is known to reside in.
Yeah.
According to the
Wow.
person who uploaded this photograph, they were apparently the last members of the tour group. As they were walking out of the vault, they turned around to take one last photo, and that's when this creepy face staring out at
Look
them
at your
was
eyes.
captured. But what makes this even more creepy is that this door where the figure is seen was apparently locked minutes earlier, and that this area is a dead end close, meaning it would be impossible for someone to have suddenly appeared there. Facebook users have been left terrified by this creepy face peering out of what was believed to be a locked door, with many users saying they believe it to be the little girl people leave toys for. Facebook user Liz Gill says that when she went into the room, she felt so unwell that she thought she was going to pass out, but as soon as she walked out, she felt fine. Another user,
Really?
Alison Dew, says that when she visited with her son and her father, her son unexpectedly burst into tears and begged her not to go into the next room. Her son was that upset that his grandfather had to take him out of the tour. Tour guide then came over and told Alison that the next room was where the ghost of a child had been seen. Most people believe this to be the face of the little girl, Annie. However, some argue that this creepy face does not look friendly at all. But what do you think? Did this tour group
Not
photograph
friendly.
the ghost of a little girl named Annie?
At all.
Or something
That much is
more
obvious.
sinister? Let me know what
I mean, just look at the bloody glowing eyes.
in. This next scary clip comes from TikTok, uploaded
Oh,
by
well,
the
there's some
Dark
pretty
Truth
crappy
01, who says
things on
thought he heard
TikTok.
someone in his house. He whips out his phone,
I hate
bravely
that.
goes to check.
F you, mate. Please don't be ahead. What? I didn't see anything. Oh! Door
The
closed.
person recording walks towards the open door. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. However, if we enhance the video, we can see a pair of glowing eyes
Oh!
in the darkness peering in before the door slams shut. TikTok viewers were left horrified by this video uploaded by the Dark Truth 01, with many believing this to be a demon and that the Dark Truth should move out ASAP. But who or what do you think this is? Drop a
Yeah,
comment
these videos are
below
bloody
with your
good.
thoughts on
Some strong ones to start off.
This next creepy video was captured by the ghost hunting channel Night Watchers Paranormal Australia. Pete and Dan visit the Mapleton Cemetery located in Queensland, Australia to explore the legend of the Waving Lady Spirit. The ghost hunters say that apparently people have reported seeing a mysterious female figure on the opposite side of the road to the cemetery.
There's nothing creepy about that one.
As you pass her, but when you look back, the woman has disappeared. The team set up their equipment around the cemetery and capture something very, very creepy.
Okay guys, what we're doing right now is Pete and I have actually set up some cameras. So over this way, if I show you over here, right up here we've got a sensor light over here.
Yeah,
down over there.
I see it.
We've also got
Barely.
over here, if I show you it's over there. Yeah, I'll take it down here. We've also got a static camera set up down here, facing that grave.
Okay.
And over here, in this little gazebo area here, I'll just turn the light up a bit more. You'll see Pete in there. And
Hello, Pete.
Here, we've got the other.
How you doing?
Going, the phone, and I've got it on the night vision filter. So we'll see how we go.
The ghost hunters set up cameras and motion sensors all over the cemetery to guarantee that if anything moves, they'll capture it. However, while they were still working out exactly where to place some of their sensors,
I say that's a very good setup.
Cameras captures this.
They should catch something. What we got? Oh! A figure, I think. I missed. Oh, a dark shadow moved from right to left.
Caught on the ghost hunter's static night vision camera, we can see Dan and Pete alone on the left.
Oh, that's Dan. Okay, that's not a...
Later, a dark shadow of someone or something appears for a split second before it vanishes without a trace.
Yeah, right to left.
Dan and Pete from the Night Watchers Paranormal Australia channel believe this to be a quote, shadow figure, and their viewers believe it too. But what do you think? Did Night Watchers Paranormal Australia capture a real shadow figure on camera at the Mapleton Cemetery? You tell me. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen anything yet.
This next creepy clip was recorded and uploaded to the Urban Exploration channel Unmarked Land when he visits an old abandoned school built in the mid-1900s.
That's a small school.
Or so he thought.
It's smaller than my elementary school. Okay, who has just a silhouette of a person just drawn on the wall there? What is that even for? What happened to this place? Tornado?
Peering down one of the corridors of the abandoned school, someone or something can be seen at the far end.
Yeah.
Peeking out before it quickly ducks away.
I totally missed that.
At the time, Unmarked Land didn't notice it.
Too busy wondering why the school's so badly torn.
Did he realize what he had called?
Looks like a tornado hit
Is
it.
this something paranormal? You tell me. The summoning.
Oh boy.
This next scary video clip comes from the Spanish ghost hunter, Ricky Velasquez. In the video, which was streamed live to thousands of Ricky's viewers, Ricky Velasquez and his wife venture out to an abandoned and supposedly haunted house. At around 20 minutes into the live stream, the couple decide to do a Ouija board session, and it turned out to be a very bad
Don't do
idea.
that. You're doing it. It's just not a good idea to use those all together. I don't even know why people made these in the first place. Or whatever made these. If people made these or not, I don't know. I mean, well, obviously people made it, but like, is it a religion? Or is it just the theoretical science? I don't know. There's still someone. Oh my! Bloody hell!
Our universe is vast, full of challenges and opportunities.
It's another face. What's with the faces today? Please tell me that was her
During the Ouija board session, the
and
bear
not
gets
that
some
demonic
strange
whatever.
responses from whatever is communicating.
That's why you don't do Ouija boards.
Then the atmosphere changes, and the couple begin to hear strange noises coming from the darkness around them. When Ricky's wife asks if there's anyone there with them, a creepy moaning noise can be heard coming from the corner of the room. Ricky goes to check it out. Then, all of a sudden, a terrifying face of someone or something can
Oh
be seen
my
hiding at the
God.
clothes. Horrified by what he's just seen, Ricky and his wife make a run for it. Ricky Velasquez's viewers were left scared to go to sleep after seeing this terrifying figure
Yeah.
hiding in the darkness, with many believing
But I
it
don't
to
have
be
a closet.
entity summoned
I
by
have
the Ouija
drawers
board.
instead.
What do you think? Did Ricky Velasquez and his wife encounter something
Oh my
paranormal in
God.
their live
Look at
stream?
you.
You tell me. The spirit. This next ghost clip was posted to TikTok by user Erica_19.
So the scream was his wife, because they didn't talk about the scream.
Caught a quote, ghost during the night.
It was a creepy scream though. I thought it was the ghost. Oh, hello. You're taking a little stroll.
Captured on Erica's CCTV camera in the middle of the night, a mysterious white thing appears on the right side of the screen. The mysterious white thing then slowly makes
I mean, that's
its way to the
mysterious,
left
but I wouldn't
before
call
seems
it
to disperse
chilling
into
or
thin air.
scary or at all. It's just a
Erica's father sadly passed away around 2
formless
weeks prior to
apparition.
the recording of this video, and Erica
Doesn't
wonders
seem too
if
cra-
it's
that doesn't
him.
seem scary at
TikTok
all.
Viewers believe it could well be her father. Two of the top comments were one from AJ.
I mean, I'd be impressed. I'd be impressed or odd if I saw that, but I wouldn't be scared or nervous at all. It's just literally floating across, yeah.
Did Erica's CCTV camera capture the ghost of her father walking across her driveway? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Yeah, it just looks like a pillar of white. Nothing creepy about that.
This next clip was uploaded to TikTok by CMBlucky38. Christy, who was home alone filming her toddler, became rather creeped out by something he says.
Uh-oh.
Where's your favorite place to go?
He's gonna say heaven, isn't he?
What do you see?
I see something behind her. I see something behind her in a tiny
You see what?
a bad thing.
A bad thing.
A bad thing.
What does it look like?
A ghost.
A ghost?
Bless these kids who can see
No,
ghosts.
No, there's no ghosts. No ghosts here. Ghosts be gone.
Watch a shadow go by. Watch.
Mommy, go in my room. It's not sad in my room.
It's not scary in your room? Well, you need to stop acting weird.
It's sad with you.
It's not scary in here.
It's everything pulled in the hat.
There's a scary thing floating. Where?
The hat.
Baby, there's nothing there.
Yes, it is.
No, there's not. Stop it. Stop it.
Out of the blue, Christy's son's eyes dart up to the side of the room. He looks frightened and leans forward to get a better look. When Christy asks him what he's looking at, he tells her he can see a bad thing on the other side of the room. Christy asks him what it looks like, and he says it looks like a ghost. She doesn't believe him, but he insists there's something scary floating over there and tells her
I mean,
that they
kids
should
do
go
also
into
have a
his
pretty
room
big time
because there's
imagination.
nothing scary in there. After people
Especially
in
at
the
that
comments
age.
insisted she should listen to him and go to his room, she posted another video to show what happened next.
Oh, did something really happen?
Go in my room. Try to go in, Mommy. Go in my room. Think it's savvy. Oh, go in my room. Mommy, cover me.
Okay.
Cool.
Christie's son insisted she follow him into his room because it's too scary out there. As he runs past the room, he worriedly glances up at the spot he's been pointing to all along. TikTok viewers believe Christie's son saw something we can't see, with many agreeing with Kim that kids that young don't lie. He
Yeah.
wants to protect mummy. And TikTok viewers
That
were
is
left
true.
freaked out by this comment left by user
They haven't really learned the art of
Tony_L,
deception yet.
who said, "My son was like this, and one night I heard him go from giggling to screaming in his room, and a man's voice saying, 'Shh, quiet now.' So what do you think? Can our kids see things we can't see? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments."
Possible? I mean, hardly any of us remember being that age. If you remember being your age, well, you got good memory, because I don't.
USDA.com/maps. From here, you can click on any state and get a complete breakdown of the gun law.
This clip was uploaded to YouTube by Pastor Paul Begley of Indiana over 11 years ago. Paul Begley, who was doing a live sermon to thousands of followers, accidentally captured this creepy moment, which left his viewers stunned.
Word of God. And that's what these guys are doing. They're dealing with the Word of God.
It's a preacher. Whoa! You were saying?
When Pastor Paul Begley opens the Bible on his desk, a crucifix on top of his book cabinet suddenly falls forward and lands on the floor.
The Christian
Pastor
devil
Paul
is not
Begley,
happy
his
with him.
followers and his YouTube viewers believe this to be, quote, Satan manifesting his presence. But what do you think happened here? Let me know in the comments. The Witch's House. This next ghost video comes from the Russian ghost hunting channel Paranormal Point. Max ventures out to investigate an old abandoned haunted house located in an old rural village. Apparently, according to a local man who now owns
Oh,
the
those
house,
fingers
the
are
ghost of a witch who
creepy.
used to live there still resides inside. Max starts his paranormal investigation inside the
I
ruined
know it's just a
house.
fake
It
scene
doesn't
in
take
that
long
one,
before
but
something
they
creepy
make such creepy
happens.
scenes. Mind Junkie makes such creepy scenes. Please don't be a face. There have been too many faces today. Yeah, that was a house. Maybe a witch's house.
Captured on a static camera, a dark figure appears behind him
Oh,
for a second
how did I miss that?
before it vanishes into thin air. Keen to make contact with the ghost of the witch, Max sets up his equipment next to an old
Gee, I thought that was something else.
so-called witch. He decides to light the candles, and then this happens.
There's an orb in front of the camera. Again? Dude, it's following you.
As Max lights the candles next to a photograph of the witch, a mysterious dark figure appears behind him.
Again.
The dark figure appears for a few seconds before it disappears out of sight. At the time these dark figures were captured, Max had no idea that they were there.
And
After
it's,
watching
both
his
of them happen
footage
to be
he was
right behind him.
understandably shocked by what he saw. Paranormal Point's viewers believe that Max caught real paranormal activity on camera inside this haunted witch's house. But what do you think? Is this dark shadow that appears behind Max the ghost of the witch as viewers believe? Comment and let me know. Tormented by a demon.
Oh, this is gonna go
This
real
next set of
south.
creepy video clips that I put together for number 10 were posted to TikTok by Ellis Estan Conmigo.
Just that picture.
Claims his apartment is haunted. Elos.
Wait a minute, how many subscribers did he have?
Stan Conmigo.
53. Okay, so it's one of these it's one of these smaller channels as well. Sometimes the smaller ones can contain some rather creepy things.
Who claims
That's what
his
I've
apartment is
learned.
haunted. Elos, who doesn't reveal his real name, says he's been recording strange things that keep happening in and around his
Get ready,
apartment.
guys. This could be a
Things
big
would
one.
go bump in the night, objects would go missing, only to appear reappear several days later, and things which can't be explained began happening. In the following videos I'm about to play, Elos is disturbed by weird sounds coming from the other side of his apartment. He pulls out his phone, hits record, and goes to take a look.
Bueno, estoy grabando este
This is
video
creepy
porque
already.
estoy tratando de dormir, pero acabo de escuchar un golpe duro por allá en la
We're gonna see a
sala.
shadow, aren't we?
Decidí grabar porque hace días que se viene presentando cosas extrañas en el apartamento. Son los cuatro y cuatro, 4:13. Entonces, me parece muy extraño que hasta ahora están sucediendo.
Something's gonna kick off. I'm on edge.
Entonces, foco, comedor, vigilancia en el
It's
comedor.
gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Tengo las ventanas cerradas, cerradas. Esto viene sucediendo hace como una semana ya. Pero la verdad se me hace muy extraño. Se me hace muy extraño que estén pasando cosas así.
It's begun.
No lo puedo creer, miren. ¿Qué está pasando?
Oh my god, I'm on edge.
Elos gets up to investigate some strange noises coming from his kitchen. He notices the cutlery on his table moving on its own.
Yeah, just things
Then
are-
the
things
wind
are
chimes
moving right now.
suddenly start moving violently all on their own. But this was just the beginning.
Oh, please.
Bueno, voy a grabar este video porque me pareció escuchar el piano mío.
You heard your piano?
Ahí se escuchó.
Oh, yeah. I can hear it.
Ojalá el celular alcance a tomar ese audio porque está en la habitación. Pero todo muy extraño porque yo no he tocado ese piano hoy.
Is there something in that doorway? Or is that just a black door? Oh, please. Don't pop out of nowhere. Don't show up in the middle of the... Don't just suddenly be there.
No lo puedo creer, Dios mío. No lo puedo creer.
Yeah, the piano. One of the piano keys went.
While watching the TV, the keyboard in another room suddenly starts playing mysteriously by itself. Elos goes to check, but no one's in the room. He turns the keyboard off and walks away, but then the keyboard mysteriously plays again. Creeped out, he unplugs the keyboard and leaves the room. That stopped it for now, but there are other things in the house this entity can operate.
Oh boy, there's another video.
The tap can be heard running in the
It's kicking
kitchen.
off.
Elos turns it off, but as he steps back, a plate jumps violently on its own, startling Elos.
And the spoon.
What would happen next?
We're gonna see a shadow, aren't we? Please don't.
All of a a sudden, a chair moves out from under the table and the cutlery can be seen moving somehow by themselves. This next clip is taken a few days later.
Let me guess, the TV is gonna... Oh. Advertisements. We love those, don't we? No, we don't.
Picture frame flips over right in front of him before the cutlery can be seen rattling and moving back and forth again. This time
Yeah, something's up with that.
than before. Next, Elos is awoken at 3:20 a.m. by noises coming from his home. Armed with his phone, he bravely goes to take a look.
It's picking up if they're knocking right now. Ooh, 3:25. 3 a.m.
Van a ser casi las 4 de la mañana. Dios mío, ayúdame.
No. Please, no shadows. No, no.
¿Quién está ahí? Dios, ¿qué es eso, Dios? Ayúdame, Dios, ayúdame.
I'm so on it. Oh. God. The curtain was moving.
¿Quién está ahí?
It's kicking off.
La cortina se movió.
The curtain bloody moved is right.
La cortina se movió.
You pissed it off.
Dios mío, ¿qué fue eso?
Are you really gonna go back in there?
Dios Todopoderoso, ayúdame.
Oh no, he's gonna move the curtain. Okay. Okay. Good. God heavens.
Loud banging and knocking noises can be heard coming from the bathroom. When Elos gets near the door, it can be heard rattling aggressively, but then it stops. He swings open the door and all looks clear. However, when he calls out, someone or something appears to push through the shower curtain,
Oh my
causing
God.
Elos to back away in fear. Then the door slams shut right in front of him. He plucks up the courage to take a look again, and after checking behind the shower curtain, he doesn't find anyone. On another night,
Exactly.
Elos is relaxing in his living room watching TV when he's disturbed by noises coming from his kitchen.
Up to 9:35 p.m. Dude, you got some serious problems in your house. You need to move. Yeah. You got some serious house problems.
Door slams shut. Elos cautiously approaches, but then the other cupboard door does the same thing. This next clip, while Elos is trying to get some rest, he's awoken by something playing the keyboard.
At 1:45 p.m. You're in bed. Early bedtime, huh? You have a day sleeper? Or you just find her bed extremely comfortable. Didn't he unplug it? Or was that just in the other video? He probably plugged it back in, actually. Oh boy. Oh, please.
En el nombre de Jesús te ordeno que te vayas. En el nombre de Jesús ordeno que te vayas. No tienes derecho de estar aquí. Ordeno que te vas. Ordeno que te vas en el nombre de Jesús.
You tell him. He's out.
The keyboard can be heard playing in another room. Elos is fed up and tries to reason with whatever is playing it. And then, right in front of his eyes, the keys can be seen being pressed down. And
Wow.
Elos flees the room in fear. In this next clip, Elos was about to discover the activity has stretched beyond his house.
Here's one thing you need to do before buying anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
González me copio.
Diga, le copio.
You a cop now?
Capta la cámara 6. Uno de los columpios está moviendo.
Cámara 6 ya. No, comando, no se puede ver bien. Está nublado.
El otro está totalmente quieto, pero ese se está moviendo solo.
¿Cuál de los tres?
The middle one? Oh wait, no, that's two. The right side one.
Hay uno que está bailando solo, weón.
¿En serio?
Afirma, hay alguien ahí en ese columpio, weón.
Muy quieto, no digas la cosa aparte.
He unfortunately did. And it is true. Something is moving that swing. Something or someone, dead or alive.
While walking around outside his house in the early hours of the morning, Elos notices a swing moving all on its own. It can't have been the wind because the one next to it wasn't moving at
Exactly.
all. So how was it moving, and just what was it going to do next?
.305. Back in his house. I really hope we don't see shadow figures this time. Oh, he turned lights off. Okay. Oh. Oh! Something ran toward him. You could hear the footsteps.
At 3:05 in the morning, Ellis is woken by noises coming from the kitchen. He checks around his whole apartment, but finds nothing. However, as he makes his way back to the bedroom, the sounds of heavy footsteps can be heard behind him. He spins around, and then something we can't see charges right towards him.
Wow.
Ellis drops his phone in a panic. In this next clip, taken a few nights later, this happens.
Bueno, me encuentro haciendo este video porque revisando la caja de comentarios me han recomendado mucho prender velas para que los espíritus que estén aquí en el apartamento puedan descansar, puedan ir hacia la luz, me permitan descansar. Aquí tengo una vela que me la dio una persona con mucha fe para ayudarme con todo esto y la persona dice que esta vela está bendecida. Entonces voy a prenderla con la misma fe para que la presencia que esté aquí en el apartamento atormentándome pueda ir hacia la luz. Ya quedó la velita prendida.
Oh my god.
As Ellis is talking, the camera glitches slightly. He lights a candle on the table, and then it immediately slides across the table on its own before it blows out. Ellis is horrified by what he's just seen. He then hears something behind him. He goes to take a look, and the cutlery also slides on its own before the video ends there. But things were about to get more terrifying than ever before.
Oh no. A witch? Is that what he's asking?
No sucedía nada, pero otra vez estoy viendo.
Of course, lights aren't working. None of his lights are working. You got too many curtains, buddy. Freaking me out.
Pues al momento no se ve nada extraño, pero les juro que yo escuché unos golpes. Miren que si hay energía.
Wow. It's as if his power is out. Oh, it is out apparently. Oh, there's a knock coming. Please, not the curtain again.
We know you're hovering over that button, but we need your help. We have a better button, we promise. Right on top.
Oh, we're clicking the button. Sorry, we'll take a look at another button later. None of his lights are working. None of them. What? What is what? Oh! Shadow of some kind, like a short shadow. Holy effing. You got a witch in your house. This guy is brave. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Ellos is disturbed by noises in his apartment. He steps out to investigate and realizes none of the lights will turn on. He checks outside and realizes all the street lights and other apartment lights are still on, so it's just his that aren't
It's
working.
just his house.
Something isn't quite right. Ellos checks his entire apartment and all looks clear. However, when he reaches his kitchen, a dark figure can be
Oh
seen
my.
motionless, staring.
Yeah, I saw you.
Ellos. He sees it and runs back to his bedroom. Then a horrifying scream is heard.
Oh my
Curtains
god.
move to the side. Ellos bravely goes back out, but no
This guy is really brave.
clip, Ellos is awoken again by creepy noises in his home.
No creerás lo que pasó esta noche.
Son las 10 de la noche. Con 20 minutos y ya estaba durmiendo porque estos días tengo que madrugar y acabo de escuchar
If it comes through those curtains, I'm done.
al oído. Una voz horrible, entonces eso me despertó. Aparte de eso también estoy sintiendo pasos, estoy sintiendo ruido. Y bueno, yo espero que esta noche sea muy tranquila.
Oh! You spoke too soon. Your covers just went flying. Right off your legs. Oh, please. If it's right there, I am gonna...
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Torpedoes, direct front.
Hey, at least your lights are working. No, please don't be right there.
Todavía se escuchan voces de la gente porque está muy temprano. Estoy temblando, estoy nervioso.
Yeah, I am too, a little bit. I heard that. There's no witch in the kitchen.
No paro de temblar. Les juro que estoy temblando, gente, estoy temblando.
Yeah, give me the chills though as well.
Qué susto, bro.
Now that your lights are on
Knows
though.
he's talking. His blanket is aggressively ripped off him. With
At least he
force.
got his lights.
He
Got his
goes to
lights
see
back.
What's done it, but again, he can't see anything in his home. TikTok viewers have been left terrified by these scary videos uploaded by Elos
Yeah.
and Conmigo, with many agreeing
Got
that
me on edge.
everything he's encountered in his home is the work of a malicious poltergeist, and that he should move out immediately.
That's what I said.
What do you think? Drop a comment below with your thoughts on this one. The Cave.
Oh boy.
Following creepy clip comes from TikTok, uploaded to the account averist.google.earth. Averist Google Earth uploads creepy videos all about, well, yep, Google Earth. In this particular
Obviously.
clip, it shows a Google Earth view of a cave in Uganda. Something creepy was accidentally captured on camera.
Oh boy. Oh, so this is on Google Earth. This is not like in person. Whoa.
Inside the cave, on Google Street View, a transparent figure in a long green robe can be seen. A figure believed to be the ghost of someone who passed away in the cave many years ago seems to be watching the two unsuspecting visitors in the cave. But is this transparent figure a ghost as Avery's Google Earth says? You tell me. Class dismissed. There's not much information about this next creepy video, other than it was recorded in a school in Bolivia some years ago. The video starts out pretty normal, however, a few moments in, and things take a terrifying turn.
Oh no. This paper just came flying down. YouTube, avoid the attic. It's gonna flip over, isn't it? Oh, it's moving a little bit to the right. Yeah. Yeah. Your trash can moved a couple inches. Oh. It's gonna fling, isn't it? Whoa! Get the F out of there. Yeah, evacuate the class. Good. Jeez.
The teacher and students look confused, but the class carries on. The teacher pins the poster back up, then the bin on the floor moves slightly. The students
That's a short
notice
teacher,
the
by the
bin
way.
move and mention it to the teacher, who refuses to acknowledge what's going on. The bin moves again. This time, it seems the teacher glances at it. Then, his heavy table slides out, and now everyone in the room senses something isn't quite
Oh, they don't
right.
just sense it. They know something's not right.
The object flies off the table to the other side of the room with force, and everyone panics. Sadly, the video then ends there. If anyone knows any information about this video, I'd love to hear it. You can email me at contactmindjunkie@gmail.com or send me a message on any of the socials.
Yeah, I don't.
And that reminds me,
I
if
don't
you have any videos you'd
know
like me to
anything
feature,
about that. I've never
then
seen that
please
before.
Send them over. Hauntings in healthcare. Next set of creepy
jeez.
clips were
Alright.
all captured in hospitals where people accidentally caught some strange and creepy things on camera. The first clip was
Don't do the
uploaded
ring
to
clip.
TikTok
Don't do
by
the ring
Jose
clip, please.
Miguel Stark, and it was
I'd
filmed
like
in
to
a
get through this
hospital
video
in San
without
Jose.
having to see one of
Video
those.
was captured at 6:40 a.m. by his grandmother, who works as a cleaner at the hospital. While cleaning the corridors, she began to feel a little bit creeped out. She pulled out her phone and started recording.
That moved fast.
At first, the
Left to
corridor
right.
seems empty, but then she hears something coming from the other corridor. She turns around, then a mysterious white light flies across and causes a door to slam closed.
Oh, I didn't
This
notice the
clip
door.
was filmed inside a hospital room not long after a patient had passed away. The person filming was apparently a family member who wanted to remember their father's place of rest.
Oh.
Out of
Yep.
nowhere,
He's
the
just
mysterious
holding
dark
down the fort in his
human-shaped
room.
figure can be seen walking by the bed before it dissipates, never to be seen again.
He's
This
just
next
hanging onto
clip
his room.
by Güero Ramirez shows something chilling. Look closely.
Okay. So I was wondering what I kicked. No sound? Oh! Shadow! Hello!
The mysterious dark figure is seen walking in the corridor. However, seconds later when the camera pans back, no one's
Totally
there.
gone.
TikTok viewers have been left disturbed by these creepy videos captured in hospitals. But
Yeah, hospitals are
these hospitals
high. A
are
lot of
haunted.
some hospitals are very, very, very haunted.
It's a fact. In the new economy, average people are becoming millionaires faster and easier than ever before.
You would think every.
Ghost apartment.
Hey, sorry. You would think every hospital's haunted, but I've been to some hospitals and nothing happens. And there's no haunted. It's pretty much the same thing happens at every hospital, I imagine. You know, people die from injuries from inflicted by other people or by accidents, and they die. I don't know what the difference between the two, why some are haunted and why some aren't. But all I know is that not all the hospitals are haunted.
Decide this would be the perfect place to set up a static night vision camera. The ghost hunters then exit the apartment block and leave the static camera rolling. The chilling footage it captured sends shivers down their spines.
Oh, all of a sudden I'm yawning like crazy, jeez. End of a long week. I don't see it. Wait. Oh yeah, I see it. Right there. That black mass that came lower and then rose back
Capturing
up.
the ghost hunter's night vision camera placed in the quote, ghost apartment. An orb appears from out of nowhere and floats across the room. Then something dark can be seen peeking into the room before it ducks
Yeah.
away out of sight. YouTube viewers were left creeped out by the footage captured on the ghost hunter's static night vision camera, with many believing it to be the ghost who's been sighted in the apartment by several people. But what do you think? Use the comments to share your thoughts. The Sprite.
Oh, we're gonna have a ghost drinking Sprite now?
This bizarre clip comes from TikTok user Nance in the Pants.
What a-
Nancy says that back in January this year, she woke up from a nap and for some unknown reason,
Okay.
she decided to check her baby monitor, even though she knew her baby.
Some people
was
come up with
curled
the strangest
in a different
usernames.
room. This is what she saw on her baby monitor.
In early January, I woke up from a nap. I could hear my son and
Oh,
my
I've seen this
husband,
one.
like, playing downstairs. For some reason,
Look how
something told
look
me
how
to
this
look
very
at the baby
small
monitor
orb
on an app
moves. I
have
think it's
on
an
my
orb.
phone. This is what I saw, and I immediately started screen recording.
When you immediately started screen recording, I hate that voice.
Mysterious white orb can be seen floating above Nancy's son's toys. She decides she'd better go check what's there to see what she can see with her own two eyes. This
It just lingers around.
I walk into the room.
I'll let you guys
and
see
could
for
not
yourselves.
see anything with the naked floating around bug, dust, etc. I even turned on the light to see if I could see anything with the naked eye. Nothing.
Well, you're not normally going to see something like that with your naked eye.
Nancy steps into the room, but she doesn't see it. However, her baby monitor shows otherwise.
Whatever this was seemed to hover around my son's Play-Doh stuff and the chair.
Ghost of a fish?
Right now I am just watching it through the Ring app and screen recording it through my phone.
The orb, still clearly visible on the baby monitor, can be seen floating around the room. But while Nancy can see it on her phone, she can't see it in real life, even though she's right there next to it. So, she did this.
I started to communicate with it. I asked whatever it
It
was
just
to
flies
touch
over
my
her hand, doesn't change form.
I try again, but in a different spot, and something interesting happened. It seems to freak out a little when I held my hand out again, like it's thinking about touching it, but then freaks out and tries to find a way around my hand. So I decided to get up and leave the room. I told whatever it was that I was going to let them play with my son's toys as long as they respect our space, respect my son, and refrain from scaring him.
Nancy reaches out and asks whatever this is to touch her hand, and it looks like it responds. But when she tries again, the orb seems to panic. She tells it that it's allowed to play with the toys as long as it respects her family and doesn't scare her son. Then this happens.
It kept hovering around the Play-Doh and chair even when I was gone. At this point, Mike gets a notification that there is movement in my son's room. It was me leaving the room. He sees the ball of light through the Ring app on his phone, so he comes upstairs and we check it out together. We continue to see the ball of light in the dark, but not with the naked eye. We can only see it through the Ring app on my phone.
I left the room, and now it's not there anymore.
What in the actual F?
Yeah, exactly.
Where is it?
I've not been able to explain this video.
So I'm a part-time paranormal investigator as well.
Really?
The equipment
I didn't know that part.
confuses me still, so I'm trying to figure out if this is something with like infrared light or something like that. I'm not really quite sure I understand. But if anybody
I don't
can
either.
help me, it seemed intelligent and it was responding to what
it
I was
does.
doing.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Mike is notified on the same app
I mean, I think it's an orb.
that there's movement in the baby's
And I've
room.
heard that
Check.
orbs
And he can also see the
literally
orb
just
on
be
his
another
phone,
representation of the soul
but he can't see it in
of a
person
soul
with his
or a
own
spirit.
two eyes either.
That's just
Then
how
it
one of the ways
disappears,
they can
never
manifest.
to be seen again. Nancy posted this video to TikTok, hoping
That's what I've heard
someone
anyway.
could explain just what on earth this mysterious white orb
I don't-
could be. Some viewers
I don't know
suggested
if
to
it's
be a,
correct or
quote,
not.
sprite, a
Excuse me.
childlike fairy,
I don't know if it's correct or not, but
harmless. And some viewers
it's a
agreed
good
with the comment by
explanation to
Jay
start with, I
Harvey
suppose.
that this is the first time they've seen a video like this, believed it could be real. But what do
Could
you
be.
think? Drop a comment below with your thoughts.
Its movement is
Portal.
pretty intelligent looking.
This next
It does seem sentient.
mysterious clip was uploaded to TikTok by Winked Fool. He says he found something pretty
The
weird
names.
and had to show it to his followers. Nobody could have foreseen this.
Okay, so we're on a busy street near a building. Next to something abandoned, I guess. Is he passing through that? That glass? What? What just happened? What?
When Hoodwink Fool reaches a strange drawing of bricks on a window, he leans over and it becomes clear he can move through the glass.
What?
On the other side, the world looks pretty strange, almost like an oil painting. This mysterious video left TikTok viewers mystified, with many suggesting Hoodwinked Fool entered another dimension.
What?
However, others argue Hoodwinked Fool is simply a genius at editing. But what do you think? Portal to another dimension? Or
How
just
is...
a clever edit? You tell me.
How is that either?
Skinwalker.
You got me baffled on that one.
Skinwalkers.
That's probably the most inexplicable video I've ever seen.
2003. Yeah. The video clip was uploaded just over a month ago and quickly picked up steam, racking up thousands of upvotes and hundreds of comments, which is quite rare in these type of subreddits. The title of the video is this a Skinwalker? And many
Oh, no,
Redditors
not
believe it
Skinwalkers.
is.
This is gonna freak
However,
me out.
I'll play the clip and you can make up your own mind.
Whoa, that is huge. And fast.
What was that? Dude, that was a skinwalker. What? I videoed it. What the?
How tall was that?
That was a skinwalker.
The big one.
Filming the beautiful landscape, all of a sudden a large, mysterious creature can be seen running between the trees. But what is it? The people filming can be heard suggesting if it's a skinwalker and seem convinced it is. Reddit users also
It's a big
believe it to be
skinwalker.
a skinwalker.
If it
with
is.
Top comment saying that's f***ing terrifying.
Yeah.
It looks like a skinwalker to me. What do you think this could be? I'm curious to hear your opinion.
I only have a
on this
marginal frame of reference on those things.
Grave Heights. The following creepy clip comes from one of my favourite ghost hunters, Franco TV.
I've heard of them.
Visits a cemetery high up in the mountains of Peru in the hopes of capturing paranormal activity on camera. Using a night vision camera, Frank explores the ancient cemetery in the dead of night, and at around 13 minutes into the video, he captures something rather strange.
Oh, damn.
Those are old tombs. Up there.
Oh, is the city destroyed by something? Is this Pompeii? What did it say it was again? Peru? No, that's not Pompeii then.
I could hear kids screaming in the tombs back there.
I didn't hear a thing.
But I don't see anyone. Wait, I see something. I just saw something.
Where? The crosses? There's a lot of crosses.
I just saw something.
I don't see a thing other than a bunch of bloody Christian crosses.
Something just moved up there. What was it? Over there. What the hell?
Oh,
What the hell was
up there.
Frank hears the sounds of screaming coming from the tombs up on the hill. He looks up and something can be seen moving
Oh.
real fast between tombstones.
Right to left, yeah.
Captured on Frank's night vision camera, a mysterious shadow moves quickly across a wall at rapid speed.
What about up above that too? There's one above that.
Frank sees it, but when he goes to check,
You're
no
gonna
one's
notice the
around.
area
Frank
above it that I
proceeds with
pointed
his
out?
investigation and captures this on camera.
I don't know. I saw something that looked solid on the top of the mountain that moved. It looked like a person, but then from the bottom floor, I just seen what looked like a shadow, kind of. Holy crap. I'm hearing something else. Listen.
Frank hears something close by. He scans the area with his night vision camera, and well, did you catch it? When Frank passes
Saw
his camera
something
left,
move over
the
there.
mysterious dark thing can
Yeah,
be seen
that.
very
That's
quickly before it disappears.
barely caught that.
Franco TV's viewers were on the edge of their seats during this investigation.
I am,
creepy
right now.
cemetery up in the mountains of Peru.
Been on the
Many
edge of my
say
seat the
that
whole
this
video.
mysterious thing walking between the
For
tombstones,
about an hour
the
by now,
shadow
right?
on the wall,
Yeah.
and this dark thing that
It's about 10.
disappears into thin air are all
fact,
real
it's
paranormal activity caught
1
on
minute before
camera.
10 p.m.
What do you think?
There's about
If
15
Frank
minutes left in the
captured
video.
evidence of ghosts at this mountainous cemetery in Peru? You tell me.
Alright, so this is number 1. Well, this isn't. This is the advertisement. Again. Alright, so we got 10 minutes. So this is going to be a longer one.
Echoes of the
The last one's going to be a bit long.
The final video for this week is one that some of you may have seen before, or at least heard about. The video is footage recorded on a police officer's
Oh, I've seen
webcam
this.
while they were investigating the infamous Chris Watts house, and the video is said to contain some of the most authentic EVP recordings ever caught. The Chris Watts house came to significant public attention in 2018.
I've seen
due to
this.
a horrific incident involving the Watts family. Without going into too much detail, as
Seen this
usual,
and
just
heard about the
allow
whole
it.
Watts
Chris
thing.
Watts, the father, was the main suspect after his wife Shannon and their 2 young daughters Bella and Celeste lost their lives. Chris Watts initially reported them missing, but later confessed to law enforcement that he was the one responsible for their untimely passing. Following his confession, Watts was charged and later found guilty. This was a widely reported event that deeply shocked the local community and made national headlines. And in the video you're about to see, which is unedited raw footage of a canine unit searching the Watts' family home, viewers notice some rather strange things in the video.
If they're canine units, why are they just wearing random T-shirts instead of police uniforms? That's my question. Oh. Was that her, or was that the voice of another
Did you
ghost?
catch it? As the canine team steps into the house, one of their body cams captures what looks like a little girl
Oh,
walking down the stairs. But
yeah.
the house has been vacant due to the ongoing
I see it.
investigation. Everything seems pretty normal after that, until a person can be heard screaming something that sounds like no, or possibly help. That wouldn't be the only strange thing that happened during their search of the house, though.
Sure. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, yep. Someone said Chris.
A lot of these are motion activated. These are the shoes that she took the scent off of. Yes.
Oh, yeah. There are spirits in this house because we're getting a lot of voices here.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. The spirits of this family, the spirits of this murdered family still live in the house. Their spirits still reside in this very home.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
That's maximum right there. Look at that.
Something.
Got a lot of shoes. He had a lot of shoes. Wow. And the pink is bright.
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
As the officers sweep the upstairs of the house, a voice can be heard whispering the name Chris. Then, a little later, a child's voice can be heard saying, "Mummy, Mummy," and something that sounds like a little girl giggling is also caught on the police officer's body cam, even though nobody else is
They're not even
inside
wearing
the
uniforms.
house.
That's what I'm
The
confused
officers
about.
continue their sweep of the house and capture even more strange things.
Definitely scent coming out of there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, another voice.
So there's your attic access right there.
Says I'm with Cece.
Do I need to climb up there?
In the laundry room, a voice can clearly be heard whispering, "I'm with Cece." And what makes this even more creepy is that Cece was the nickname of Chris's daughter, Celeste. The creepiness doesn't end there though.
I imagine, like I said previously, it's the spirits of the murdered family. They're still attached to this building. This is their home. They still live in it after death. Yep, and now they seem to be trying to warn. Maybe they're warning the canine unit off.
I don't know if they've been touched or moved.
In the master bedroom, another whispering voice can be heard. Listen closely, and you can hear the words, "This is our home." They continue their investigation, which takes them into the basement of the home, where the police officer's body cam captures this.
Oh, that one's wearing a uniform. Yeah. Oh, the moan. Oh.
Yes, very organized, very clean.
Are they even hearing any of this? Because they haven't commented on the voices.
A voice whispers, "Something told her," before a disturbing moaning sound can be heard. Now, these EVPs have left viewers stunned.
Yeah.
And the fact that they were captured on a police officer's body cam makes them all the more believable. But if you're thinking these are the only strange things that were captured by police in this house, you're in for a treat. A month after Chris Watts' arrest, police were called back to the house after reports of a woman who'd been seen walking around the home and a light inside the garage had been turned on. This is the raw, unedited body cam footage from that night when police went to investigate.
Guns drawn. Wow. They're ready.
After the police officers enter the house, they scan the entire building, but they discover there's nobody there. However, viewers notice some rather strange things in the video.
Can't see with the hand and the gun in the way. Ooh. Yeah, you're not someone is definitely in there with you, but they are not humans. They are spirits. You are dealing with spirits in that very building. It's a big house. And the EVPs are still going.
Did you hear it? As an officer is guarding the dining area, a voice can be heard whispering the word help. Then later on, another voice can be heard whispering the name Amanda. But it wasn't just a whisper they captured. Viewers also noticed this.
There's someone behind that officer?
Behind the officer standing at the top
Yeah.
of the stairs, a child-sized figure appears to
Oh,
step out
yeah.
behind him. Nobody notices it at the
Spirit of
time.
the child up
The
there.
image seems surprisingly clear. Viewers of these raw, unedited videos captured on the police body cams have been left stunned by the crystal clear EVPs and apparitions caught inside the Watts' family home, with many believing it to be legitimate proof of the paranormal. Even commenters who are some of the firmest skeptics have found it difficult to explain the evidence shown in these videos. But what do you think? Is this
I think it's
concrete
pretty legit.
evidence that the paranormal exists? You tell me.
The events line
Thank you
up.
so much for watching
Everything
today's
sounds
video. If
as
you're a
logical
fan of
as
scary
can,
content,
as
make
logical
sure
as
you check
paranormal
out
can
either
be.
of these two videos here. And
I
if
remember
you
that.
enjoyed this
One of
video,
the other
please
videos.
hit the like button
One of the
and
previous
subscribe.
videos from, I don't know,
Never miss
last week or
any
the week
of our
before.
videos.
Check that one out.
See
You want
you
to see me
next
flying
time.
across the room in my chair. Any more times? Alright guys, that was a long video. That was our longest on record. I hope it uploads. Because the last one I recorded didn't, and it was about 45 or 50 minutes long. So, that's it for today. Goodbye.